Hey guys, happy Friday to you. Fun Friday, right? So I hope you're ready because I told Miss Ellie we're doing loopy loo. So after prayer, we are definitely going to get our wiggles out doing that. And I think I have a couple fun projects for you. Before we start in prayer, I want to do a shout out for Micah. Woohoo, Micah. Micah showed his mom sent me a picture of the poster he made. So I'm really excited about the service project that we're going to be doing for the nurses and doctors. I'm going to be sharing that with your parents as well. So I'm putting a cube in the bucket for Micah for doing that. Well done, sir. Just love that we are recognizing all those people who are really working hard out there right now. So I really appreciate that. Reminding ourselves this is part of our religion project, giving back to others and recognizing and letting them know that we're praying for them as well. So when I do give these posters to the doctors and nurses, I'm going to let them know that it is from our class at St. Pius School and that we pray for them. So let's go ahead and start our day in prayer today. Here we go. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, Mary, we're going to be celebrating you in May, which is just coming up, you guys. Here's a whoopsie doodles from Ms Rash. Again, I did not change the date. That happens often in our classroom, doesn't it, friends? So I'm changing it from the 23rd to the 24th. Okie dokie. It is still April. After April comes May. And we will be in May in just 7 days. And one more week, it will be May, guys. Let's go ahead and get started with our date. Here we go. Today is April 24th, 2020. Days of the week. Days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Good. So yesterday was Thursday. Today is fun. Friday. Boom. Great. I'm going to go ahead and let you document your weather really super duper quick. And I am documenting cloudy. It's not raining. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cloud over here. Look out your window. Tell me what you see. This weather is crazy. I'm hoping for some more sun. But I know that rain is good. We learned that on Earth Day, right? It's good for our plants. It's good for gardens. It's good for the air. Rain just helps. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do our counting and then loopy-loo. So we're going to be counting. We're counting today to the number 40. It's a 4 and a 0. I'm going to move out of the way here really quick so you can see it on our workspace. And let me move you over, gang. Excellent. 40. So again, we are working beyond the numbers that are available for our bubble gum. We're going to focus on our number chart always now, from now on when we're doing our numbers, because we can see all the numbers and we can start to see those patterns. We're stopping here at 40. It's really good, guys, for us to practice this because we want to be able to count to 100. That's something that you're going to be learning to do in kindergarten. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Woo! That's big. But we can count to 100 too, because we do that when we work out. So good job. 40. A 4 and a 0. 40. If you notice, every one of the ones in the 10 column and in a 0. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so we are going to get our wiggles out really quick before we finish our work for today, okay? So I'm going to get our music on. I'm going to get us set up. If you're sitting in a chair, get yourself up. Give yourself a little bit of room because I promised Ellie that we would do loopy-loo. So here we go. Get yourself some space. Okay, friends? I'm moving our camera back so you can kind of see Ms Rash, I guess. I'm going to go turn our music on. And da, 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 da. Here we go, gang. Oh, I hope you can hear me. Boom. Here we go, loopy light. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All on Saturday night. Move your right arm in. Move your right arm out. Take it out. Give your arm a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself about. Boom, boom. Move your left arm in. Move it in. Move your left arm out. Take it out. Give your arm a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself about. Boom, boom. Move your head right in. Move your head right out. Take her out. Give your head a shake, shake, shake. Whoa. Turn yourself around. Loopy-doo. 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 Here we go, loopy-doo. Here we go, loopy-doo. Here we go, loopy-doo. All on Saturday night. Move your right leg in. Leg. Move your right leg out. Take her out. Don't fall. Your leg. Turn yourself about. Left leg. Move your left leg in. Move your left leg out. Give your leg a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself about. Move your back right in. Move your back right out. Take her out. Give your back a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself back. Loopy-doo, loopy-doo. Here we go, loopy-doo. Here we go, loopy-lie. Here we go, loopy-doo. All on Saturday night. Move your right hip in. Yes. Move your right hip out. Take her out. Give your hip a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself about. Move your left hip in. Whoop. Move your left hip out. Take her out. Give your hip a shake, shake, shake. And turn yourself about. Move your whole body in. Move your whole body out. Give your whole body in. Turn yourself about. Here we go, loopy-doo. Here we go, loopy-lie. Here we go, loopy-doo. All on Saturday night. All on Saturday night. Okay, it's Fun Friday. We're doing 5 monkeys. So you stay right there. I'm getting it on. Oh, we do this in class too, huh? Here we go. Get ready. Here they go.
5 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Along came a crocodile as quiet as can be. The first monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap!
How many are left?
4 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Along came a crocodile as quiet as can be. The second monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap!
What's left?
3 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Along came a crocodile as quiet as can be. The third monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap! 2 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Along came a crocodile as quiet as can be. The fourth monkey said, "You can't catch me." Snap!
What's left?
1 little monkey swinging in a tree. Along came a crocodile as quiet as can be. The last monkey said, "You can't catch me. Stop! You miss me."
We had fun with that one, huh? Okay, gang. I turned our music off. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring you back to our learning station so we can get right to work. Okay, gang? We're going to finish up on some pattern stuff. Again, I want to give you a compliment on your math. You guys have been doing such a good job on your IXL. We are going to continue to do some ditto math as well, but good job. Good job. Okay, so we're going to get right in. I'm going to talk to you first about math. We have been talking about patterns. We have discussed that patterns repeat themselves. We know that already, right? I've given you some work in it, and you've also been doing work in IXL. So continue that work in IXL if you haven't finished it. But the other day, when you had a ditto, I asked you to make what was called an AB pattern. And that's just like, well, I don't know, right? Well, it's just when you only have two objects or two colors or two items, right? Red, blue, red, blue. And if this was to continue, it'd be red, blue, red, blue. That is called an A-B pattern. Red is A, blue is B. Yesterday, I challenged you to do what was called an A-A-B pattern with the raindrops and umbrellas, right? And so here, that would have looked like this, right? Red, red, blue, red, red, blue. But for your homework, yours would have been raindrop, raindrop, umbrella, raindrop, raindrop, umbrella. And that would have been an AAB pattern. Okay, I'm pushing you one more level, guys. I have for today your challenge, because this is all different types of math. Patterns are all over the place. To make what is called an AABB pattern. And I'm wondering if some of you are going, oh, I already know what that is. I know what that is. We're going to do one together really quickly so you can see it. Your items you're going to be using today are bugs in a jar. I thought that was appropriate for spring. Okay, I've already kind of pre-cut my pieces here. Now, if I was going to do one doing it with our red and blue, I'll show you what that AABB pattern would look like, right? So so red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue. So now if I label these, the reds are A's, A, A. The blues are B's, B, B, A, B, B, right? So patterns are repeating, and this one is a pattern. It goes red, blue, red, blue. This is still a pattern. Red, red, blue, red, red, blue, right? It repeats itself. Here's another one. Red, red, blue, blue, red, red, blue, blue. Okay, so patterns are everywhere. It's your job to look at it, see what the pattern is, and then identify it, right? You have identified that. So we are going to do this really quickly. I'm going to show you how to do this pattern very quickly here. Now, I told you already that you will be having the bugs to be working with. And I'm just going to do one with you a little bit, okay, just so you kind of get the idea of it. So I have jar, jar, bug, bug, right? So A, B, B. Ms Rash is choosing to start with the jars. So in my piece here, jar, 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 and then bug, bug, right? And then here's my bug. Looks like a ladybug, kind of. Bug, bug, right? And then what would be next? Jar, jar, bug, bug, right? I'm repeating that pattern. And then identifying it down here with your letters. I would love to see a picture of your pattern today if you have time or if your parent can. If they can't, no big deal. I get it. I totally understand. I just love always to see your work. So that is your math for today. We are wrapping up patterns a little bit. I'd like to start to go on to subtraction and number sentences some more. I think patterns are really, you guys are strong in it, and you've been doing so well in IXL. I've been looking at your work. So I'm feeling comfortable that we can kind of wrap these on and go into some more stuff, okay? So today, for language, you're going to be doing your H paper. I'm going to review with you really quickly how these letters are made. I'm going to show you how to make this lowercase h because it's pretty tricky, and I don't want friends not doing it correctly, okay? We are H experts for uppercase. We already know this. Our starting dots right here. Down, down, across. I'm going to use my darker pen, guys, so you can see. Now, we don't do our handwriting in pen, you know that, but I'm going to do it so you can see it. I'm going to do it again. Down, down, across, right? So lowercase h is a hard one. And if you don't do it correctly, your kindergarten teacher is going to think you made the letter N, the lowercase n. It has to have what I call a very tall back. It starts as just as tall as the uppercase H. So that top line, that headline. So down, trace back up just a little bit, and bring it over. We do not lift. If you are making your lowercase h like this, down, lift with a hoop like that, it looks like an H, but that's not how we make the H. It's down, back up with a trace, and whip it over, okay? I want you to try that challenge, and that's why Ms. Rash has been asking you to be very precise about writing on your lines, is so when you do handwriting in kindergarten, it's really easy for you. Okay, so today I did H is for, I started to draw my picture, and I thought I'm going to stop so I can show you guys what I'm drawing and give you kind of more support with your drawing, because I think sometimes you guys get nervous. And I just want to show you how easy these are, okay? I used gray for my sidewalk, and I made 2 lines. I'm making a home. Home. Here's my sidewalk. Here's my garden. I started with a square, kind of a rectangle. Well, too long, yeah. A rectangle, kind of. And then a triangle on top. Down and down. Here's my line across. I'm going to do that rectangle. Remember, we practiced those the other day with doors over here. There we go. I can add windows. I can add some other things. Now, what I really need to do is write the word home. Starts with an H, O, M. And then it has what I call a silent E at the end. This is my word. You do not need to do a home. You can do anything you want. You can do a hippo. You can do a hurricane. What else begins with H? Why do I always draw a blank? Hotcakes. Maybe there is a video character or somebody you know in Pokemon that begins with it. You can draw them. What else? House, home, heart. You could do a heart. That'd be kind of fun too. So brainstorm with some H words for yourself. So this is really your written paper homework, okay? If you haven't done also that religion poster that I did the shout out for Micah on, please do so, because I am going to be decorating Northwest Hospital with those. I'm very proud that we're going to have our work there. It makes Ms. Rash feel good inside that we are doing what Jesus would want us to do, supporting people who are out there working hard to keep us safe. So I just wanted to show you, I am sending you an art project today. It's going to look like this. Now, I'm already telling you right now, if you do not have the computer, which some of my friends don't, and I'm going to be fixing that next week, I'm going to be bringing you packets, but you can make a rainbow without the hearts on the bottom on a separate piece of paper and still do this activity, okay? So you can get creative and you can brainstorm. So what we're going to be doing is filling it in at the end. You're going to be using your construction paper and ripping or cutting, excuse me, to fill in the rainbow. Now, I gave you construction paper a while back. I'm going to be giving you more on these weekly drop-offs, but what you need to do for This project, if you still have your rainbow papers, or excuse me, your construction papers, you are going to be taking a piece of your paper and you're only going to be cutting a little strip. Because see, you can tell how wide these are. They're not very big. So we're cutting a strip of our paper. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm guessing you can also draw yourself a line. Ms Rash is kind of good at this. So I'm going to just go. I'm cutting it straight up like this. I'm going to save this other red paper for another project. I'm putting it over there. So now I have this, okay? So now I'm literally just going to take snips, guys. Snip, snip, snip. Small snips. They are not big. Snip, snip. They're dropping to the ground. It's kind of fun. I got to pick them all up, though. Snip, 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 and snip. Okay? So then, oh, they happen to fall on my paper. That's awesome. Then you're going to take them, put a little glue on your paper, and start to put them into your rainbow. When you're done with your red, grab your orange. Again, do not cut in the middle of your paper. Use this edge so we can be what we call recycle and reusable. Reuse that extra paper for another project, right? So look, I've cut my strip off and I still have all this paper because I used that edge. Now I'm going to take this again. Snip, 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 right? Snip, snip, snip. Do you see how my fingers are way over here when I'm cutting? I am not worried at all. I've used my pincher fingers. I'm holding it over here. And we go snip, 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 snip. It's kind of fun. Snip, 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 and snip. So now I'm going to do the same thing. Do not start in the middle, though. I would encourage you to start from here and then work yourself up, okay? So a little fun thing to maybe decorate or put on your fridge and just bring some happiness into our worlds right now. Awesome. So one last thing I want to do, because it's Fun Friday, this was something we used to do in the classroom all the time, and I've kind of, unfortunately, working from home, I forget about some of our normal routines. So I want you to get your dry erase board really quick, if you don't already have it with you. We're going to learn how to draw two animals today. Remember how we used to have those little mini drawing lessons? So I'm going to get my board cleared off really quick, okay, gang? So I'm just doing two different things just to have some fun. And I just wanted to just start doing this because this is such a huge part for journal writing for you guys. So if you have your dry erase board, we're going to have just a real quick drawing lesson. Our first one is going to be an octopus, but not just, he's going to have some dimensions. So he's going to look like this guy right there. Okay. So we're going to start here with a big circle. You're going to have your boards right here. I'm kind of starting in the middle. I'm going to start here with almost a big oval. Watch. Ooh, and then I stop over here. I do not close it. So go ahead and do that. Great. So now you're going to go out and back in. I'll wait for you to do it now. Out and back in. Then around, and we're going to go out and back in again. Little. Don't make it too thick. Out, back in. Out, back in, and stop. Count them really quick and see if you have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to turn my body because I'm going to come over this way and do the same thing. Come back to your stopping point up here. Ready? Down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. Oh, that was a big one, Ms Rash. Down, and then we're connecting it to this one and back up. Now, we got to make sure that there's 8 legs because that's how many octopus have. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now I'm going to show you a different way. You can make your eyeballs, obviously, just by doing dots here if you want. Ms Rash does that, and then sometimes I do this. Whoopsie doodles, Ms Rash. That was not what I was trying to do. So I erase, 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 and I start over. And sometimes I do a little circle and then, whoop, that wasn't how I wanted it either. I think I'm just going to stay with my dots today. So here you go, dot and a dot for your octopus. Okay, you can practice that some more if you'd like on another piece of paper. So go ahead and erase this. And the next one we're going to make is I wanted to show you, we've been talking about transportation, how to make a semi-truck, or what I think looks good as a semi-truck, okay? So again, I'm in the middle of my board here. I'm going to start with a square right there. Go ahead and make your square. And then from the top, I'm going to start and connect a rectangle to it. So I'm going to go down long, down, and then all the way back to the square right there. A long rectangle, right? Okay. Now we got to give it some wheels on the bottom. So we got to do circles. Wheel, wheel. And we already know semi-trucks have lots of wheels, right? So a wheel and a wheel and a wheel and a wheel and a wheel, right? Lots of wheels on those semi-trucks. So I always like to put a window in where the driver is. So I put another square inside that square. If you have enough space, you can even make a little steering wheel here if you want. Okay. Sometimes they have like these little pieces on the top, and you can add some more detail to it, right? You can add a design on the side, but that's just kind of a simple way to make a semi-truck. So I wanted to show you a couple different ways to draw things. And here's our next one. So go ahead and erase that. This is the last one. Sorry, guys. I was only going to do two, but I want to do three. We're going to do a rocket ship. So erase, erase, erase. You're going to start off the top. You're going to come all the way down, like almost like you're making the letter A, like that. But instead of going in the middle, cross it down here on the bottom. Now on the side, we're going to add triangles. Those are going to be like its wings. So down over here, out and back in, out and back in. Sometimes rocket ships will have the windows here for people to look out, right? I put a line on the top going straight across. That's the top of the rocket. So I'm going to show you how to make flames now. So start here at the bottom of your rocket. You're going to start here, and it's almost like you're making zigzags are the letter Z. You're going to go down and up and down and up and down. Ready? Start back up over here. Down and up and down and up and down. If you color that orange or red, this could be the flames that make it go up to the moon, right? Color the rest of your rocket if you want to. Okie dokie. Okay, gang, happy Fun Friday to you. I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday. If not, I'll drop the stuff off at your house if your parents can't come by on Sunday. I know life gets busy. And we'll see everyone later. Have a great, great Friday. Bye-bye.